We're off to Kenilworth. Darren Huckabee takes on the responsibility of leading in what could prove to be a very awkward cup tie. Into midfield. Away goals before Johnson headed in to give Luton a 5-4 lead on aggregate in the... Back in 1988 when Luton won the League Cup, their third round opponents just happened to be Coventry City. Here's Steve Davis. An element of surprise in that effort from Steve Davis. Swiftly taken free kick. Here's Alexander. Thunderous shot by Davis. Flag is up for side. Another Huckabee or Whelan able to take advantage. Edmund slept. No penalty. Here's Alexander. Gray is onside and he tried to get in behind Shaw. Edmund had to work hard then. He'd done well to get on the end of the long through ball. But that was hit and hope. Unfortunately for Coventry, Mark. Here's Thomas. Douglas in behind Breen. And the shot is over the top. Davis, the skipper, alongside Phil Gray. Here is Steve Davis. Breen with the header clear. Here's McKinnon. Douglas arriving. Made it easy. Magnus Hedman, the Coventry goalkeeper, had one or two anxious moments, particularly when Phil Gray was bearing down on him. Little to show for their efforts, and half-time here at Kenilworth Road is Luton Town 0, Coventry City 0. Have the corner. Change of approach by Luton, quickly taken. Here's Steve Davis. Steve Davis now. McGowan offering an option out wide on the left. But Davis is released. Sean Evers on the right, and here's Phil Gray. And Luton Town are in front. Into the second half, and Phil Gray has put Luton Town in front. Terrific pass by Steve Davis. It released Sean Evers, give it a come out, but he was fixed to his goal line, and it was just the glimmer of a sight of goal which Phil Gray wanted. Davis, arms aloft and ready. Alexander's corner. Davis has run. Skimmed off the top of the crossbar. The bounce beat Hedman. In fact, it took a deflection on the way through. Alexander. Coventry guilty of giving the ball away yet again. Here's McKinnon, who's come more into things in this second half. And Douglas is in here. Good goalkeeping by Hedman. Shaw's been dispossessed by Douglas. Here's Evers and Phil Gray. Shaw did well to recover then. And Phil Gray was very nearly in on the end of that Luton attack. Alexander with a corner. Here's Steve Davis. It's the skipper, and it's 2-0 Luton. Steve Davis, the centre half, who now remarkably is Luton Town's top scorer this season. He does it all the time. Whenever there's a corner, it's the biggest and the boldest, and he's punished Coventry, although the ball took a wicked deflection off Richard Shaw. Played on by Marcus Hall, and the flag is up for offside. Again. Here's Telfer. Zolfeld to find Boateng. Now Huckabee. Cross is drifted in. There was a good chance for Spring. Now Marcus Hall. One last chance maybe for Coventry City. A handshake for Gordon Strachan from Lenny Lawrence. And another from the Luton skipper, Steve Davis. 12 minutes from the end. Enough to give second division Luton success against Premiership opposition. They outfought and outwitted a Coventry side who are clearly out of sorts at the moment. Coventry need to get their season back on track quickly, but with Arsenal the visitors to Highfield Road in the Premiership on Saturday, it won't be easy. Luton deserved this success. It wasn't extra time in the second round, but they're into the last 16 for the first time since they were beaten finalists back in 1989.